I really like the colder months, but I don't like all things about the cold. I mean, cold is kind of cool, but there are some really annoying things. One thing that's kind of annoying me is when fingers get cold. And that actually happens quite a lot because when doing art or when typing on a keyboard, there's pretty much nothing that warms up fingers. And so they just tend to get really cold, especially because they don't have muscles inside of them that can internally heat them or whatever. This kind of makes it more difficult to draw things, more difficult to type on a keyboard, more difficult to play instruments. That's kind of annoying. Another thing is that even though it's cold, you usually don't get the benefits of cold weather. Like, for example, snow or ice. Okay, ice is not always good, but snow is kind of cool. But usually, at least where I live, it's cold and then it doesn't snow. So it's just cold and everything is basically the same way, but it's colder, and that's just not really cool. And I think the thing that's probably the most annoying is it's just more difficult getting up in the morning. Like, you're in a warm, cozy bed and you have the perfect temperature, and then your alarm rings and you have to get up and you have to turn it off, and then you're standing outside of your bed and it's cold and you don't want to put on clothes because they're also cold because they were lying somewhere where it was cold and everything's just cold, and you're just gotten up and you don't want to do anything because it's just cold. You just want to go back in the cozy bed and never get up until the sun is out again and until there's summer again. Okay, it's not that bad, but I dislike getting up in winter. But I like the cold still.